All right, welcome to the webinar. My name is Derek Wiersma. We're going to be going over Karatbars International and the Gold Standard Bank compensation plan this evening. I guess I'll start off by just telling you the goal with Karatbars is to help people start saving in gold. You can have your own private affiliate account or your own private customer account. I encourage people to get on an affiliateship because that way you have the ability to store your gold. And when you have the ability to store gold, it's free for you. All right. So make sure that when you're selecting that decision for somebody new that you're starting, you let them know that they can become a free customer or they can become a free affiliate. And the free affiliate has a lot of advantages to it. Number one, storage of gold. If all they want to do is be a consumer of gold, but they also have the ability to generate income as an affiliate, even if they have a free account. Okay, but if they want the full magnitude of our compensation plan, their goal is to get a package on their account. So the steps of this process would be get registered, load up your KYC documents and get them approved, get a package of some sort on your account that gives you a status of bronze, silver, gold, or VIP. That's a personal decision for each and every one of you on what you can afford, what you're comfortable with, how you want to start. This compensation plan has been very generous in helping people get started and having a great deal of income potential no matter where they start, as long as they have a package on their account. We're going to talk about that. And then your goal is to go out there and start purchasing gold for yourself and sharing this whole concept with another person. The name of the game is to go out there and help as many personal people that you know or that you can come in contact with to understand what Karatbars is and help them make a decision on whether they have interest in Karatbars or not. Okay, so let's get into the comp plan right off the bat. There's 8 different ways we get paid. Now there's more than this, but we're going to go through this list. I'm going to break out each one of them. I want you to know that the Unilevel, the generational bonus, and double income are all income streams that get generated on a free affiliate account. They won't make a lot of money for you at the beginning, but they can make a tremendous amount of extra income for you down the road as your team develops. I want you also to know that this isn't a multi-level where you have monthly requirements, annual dues. You have to renew your membership. You have website fees. There's none of those types of things. The volume that we get, we don't have any flushing or compression or anything that would come from a typical multi-level type business. We are an affiliate program that has a lot of ways we get paid that appear to look like a multi-level would, but we don't have any of the negative aspects of them when you have requirements and volume requirements and sponsoring requirements. None of that holds true with this. Okay, but in the first 3 bullet points here, the Unilevel, generational bonus, and double income are all available to a brand new affiliate. And we'll explain that to you step by step here. So the Unilevel bonus is sometimes hard for people to understand. So you may want to get out a piece of paper and a pen, write down some questions, but make sure you put your thinking cap on right now because there's a lot of numbers and sometimes numbers throw people off. We all start as a distributor level or rank title when it comes to the Unilevel when we start as a new affiliate. And the Unilevel is based on a point system. That point system is for every 2 euros in volume that is generated, you get 1 point. So the more volume creates more revenue for the company. The more revenue creates more income potential for you. So if we use that 1-to-2 ratio, if you had 50 points, that would be 100 euros in volume that are flowing through your business. Now what you have to understand is you don't get credit for your own volume. You need to start something. So when you go out and you start a new affiliate and they join the business, whether they're a customer or whether they're an affiliate, if they create volume because you started them and you registered them and started a business, that volume flows through you. So if we were going to be a silver supervisor and we start moving up the ranks, that's 1,250 points. That'd be 2,500 euros in volume. Okay, we just double whatever the point value is. A gold supervisor, 2,500 points. is 5,000 euros in volume in a month. And our month runs from the 11th of the month until the 10th of the following month. So today, when we're doing this webinar, it's February 5th. We have 5 more days in this month, and then they'll stop time. They'll take an assessment of what your Unilevel looks like, and you're going to fall in the commission bracket of wherever you are, from 0.5% all the way up to 6%. Okay? So it goes from distributor to supervisor levels, then it goes to the manager levels, and you can see that all your volume, based on however many personals you've registered, up to the gold manager level, is based on cumulative volume in a month. What that means is this. You may have gone out and registered Bob and Sally and Peter, and you have 3 personal affiliates that you've personally registered. You put them on one side or the other side, however it worked for you. But each one of those individuals was a new Unilevel startup for you. And cumulatively, you have all 3 of their volumes for all their teams to infinite volume beneath where you started it, flowing up through you. And if it adds up to 9,000 points or 18,000 euros in volume, you would be a gold manager. If you hold any of these ranks in the manager category for 3 consecutive times in a 12-month period, you have lifetime that title rank. So if I had held the silver manager for three times, 3 different months in a 12-month span of time, I would constantly and never ever go below a silver manager again. Okay? And this goes from 0.5% to 3.5%. And you get paid the differential on where you're at in rank and in percentage as to where your personal is. So in my example of Bob was at 2% and he was a gold supervisor and I was a gold manager above him because I have other lines going, I would get the differential for his business from 3.5% minus the 2% that he gets. I'd get 1.5% on that volume. The more personally registered affiliates you have, the more income you're going to make in your Unilevel. And you guys, it can be very, very substantial. We get paid out once a month. That volume that'll stop on the 10th will load in our Unilevel pay bucket, and it will get distributed to us on the 1st of the following month. So we're working right now for until February 10th. When they turn off the spigot for that particular month, they turn it right back on after they calculate the figures, and that amount of money is going to go in our Unilevel bonus on our dashboard and Karatbars. We will not see that hit our MasterCard until the 1st of March. That's how this works, okay? So on the 11th of February, we're starting a whole new month, and it's going to go from the 11th of February all the way to March 10th. It'll load up in our bucket, and we'll get paid on April 1st for that. Now, it may be off a day or so if there's a holiday, or if it lands on a weekend and they can't send the money via our accounts on the weekend. But it is always right there. They'll either give it to us a day early or they'll give it to us when everybody's back to work on a business day. Okay? But that's how it works up to 3.5%. It's cumulative volume. Let's look at this next slide. This next slide is when you're advancing a little bit more. There's more volume going through your business, and you get to the bronze director level. At the bronze director level, if you hit that ever, you don't have to hold it 3 times. You will always be at the status of gold manager at a minimum. You can never fall below that again. But a bronze director requires 2 lines. That means Bob and Sally, okay? I had to register at least 2 lines. I may have 15 lines, but Bob's volume is at 4,000 in points, which is about 8,000 euros in volume. And Sally's is at 2,000 points, or about 4,000 euros in volume. Okay? If those 2 groups hold that volume, I'm going to be a bronze director for that month. I also have to have 50 contracts. That's 50 sales. That could be one person purchasing 1 gram of gold for the month. That could be another person purchasing a profit package. That could be another person buying $50,000 for the gold. Doesn't matter if it's a 1 gram order or 50,000 gram, dollar order. Okay, it doesn't matter how much the amount, it's per cell. So we have to have 50 cells to do it. It's not the volume of any one cell, but it's the number of cells that have to go into it. If we were to be a bronze director, we get 4%, and we get the differential for each one of our lines. When you get to the silver director, you need to have 3 personal affiliates. And this is how it works when you need 3 for the volume requirement. We need 6,000, 3,000, and 2,000 respectively. Okay, so maybe Bob's at 6,000 volume, Sally's at 3,000 in volumes, and then the cumulative of the rest of my personal lines have to add up to 2,000 points or 4,000 euros in volume. So it doesn't have to be 3 individual lines. The first 2 have to be solid themselves, but the third can be a combination of all the remaining lines that you have. And so it goes all the way up to gold director. Gold director elite means you're a qualified gold director and you've helped somebody in one of your lines do the same thing and become a gold director in your line. You have to have 300 contracts. No problem. Don't even worry about the contracts. What they're trying to prevent is that someone can't go out and have somebody that's a heavy hitter that's got a lot of money just to place a few orders and get the volume taken care of, but they don't have the contracts. They don't want people to have, fake themselves out where they've got a decent sized business. They've got to go out there and actually have enough contracts, enough sales to warrant that title as well. Okay, and as you move up, you go up to 5.5%. So that is how the Unilevel works. It's based solely on volume, based on gold purchases, profit packages, anything that creates volume and revenue for the company. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the generation bonus next. This is kind of an addition to what we just did with the Unilevel. To be a gold director elite, you need to have 1 gold director elite in your line. So it's not just the gold director. You need to have a gold director elite. You get 5.75%. If you've got 2 gold director elites in one line, you're at 5.9%, and 3 gold director elites in one line, and you get 6%. So this is basically replication of people having success, and you're getting a piece of the action because you max out at the 6% volume, right? And so the bottom line is there's lots of different volumes that are coming in, and when you're talking about this type of volume, a small percentage of a whole lot of volume, millions of euros in volume in maybe one line, can add to a whole lot of money on a monthly basis. So this is the Unilevel generational bonus aspect when you've got gold director elites in your lines, and it goes up to a maximum of 6%. Now again, both the Unilevel and the Unilevel generational bonus come with the free affiliate package. You don't need a package on your account to do this. You just need to be an affiliate with a free account, and you have access to this as you go build it. But as far as I'm concerned, somebody would be very foolish not to have a package on their account, because if they have this kind of volume, they're losing out on a tremendous amount of income for having no package on their account. So we'll talk more about that in a minute. Next item on the list is double income. Double income is not really used here in the United States very often because we all pretty much have money to get started in a business. Even if it's 150 euros, it's about $170. If someone doesn't have that, just go sell something that you own to get $170 to get started. But in other countries, we're in 131 countries around the globe. Harold wanted to give an opportunity to all those people that may live in a country where they don't make very much money on a monthly basis. This double income option lasts for the first 6 weeks of any new affiliate's business. So they've gotten registered, they've loaded their KYCs. They don't have the money for even a bronze package. Well, Harold gave them a way that they can earn it. And we do it with, with our 3D metal cards. So on the back, these are the front side of all these cards. On the back side, there's actually a 1 gram bar of gold, and it's very nice decorated metal Karatbars. They're beautiful. I'd recommend every one of you guys buy one just so you have it to show someone. But the bottom line is, for those people that don't have the funds, they can go out there and ask friends, family, business associates if they would support them in getting their business up and running. and they can go on to that person's website and order one of these metal cards to support this person's business startup. If one person does it, another friend does it, or maybe a family member does it, and you've got 3 total cells of these cards, they will get a bronze package for free. 9 cells would make you a silver package, 20 cells a gold package, and 50 cells would make a VIP package. Now remember, you only have the first 6 weeks to use this, and you can make money a lot of other ways. If you can just get to that bronze level, you can start generating business and creating your business development in such a way that you can start upgrading quicker, because you've got revenue coming from all different sides. Because when you have a business package on your account, it allows the whole compensation to be opened up to you that Karatbars has to offer you. So understand that this is something that a lot of countries have as a tool to help people get started. For us here in the United States, go sell something that you have that you don't use and get started and get at least a bronze package to get your business up and running.